then there's something you guys are gonna need. A captain to steer your ship! So, in other words, you want my navigational help no matter the cost! Am I wrong?
Now, every now and then, you get an anime that totally blows your mind away, and Dr. Stone's nearly up there. I might even give it a close second or third for the most surprisingly good anime shows of 2023. You know, going into this season, I thought, can they really top the last season? Man, was I in for a treat? Now, New World is like that unexpected level up in a game that you didn't see coming but totally appreciate. It's the perfect blend of brains banter and bizarre adventures. This season takes Senku and the gang's innovations to new heights, literally as they embark on a global quest that redefines the boundaries of their stone world. The Kingdom of Science is back, and this time their sights are set beyond their village, aiming to solve the mystery of the petrification that turned humanity into stone thousands of years ago. Imagine waking up to a world where all technology is lost, and now you have to use your big brain energy to kickstart civilization from scratch. This season is all about exploration and expansion. Senku, Chrome, and their ever-expanding crew of quirky characters decide to build a ship to navigate the seas. Their journey points them all the way to South America to trace the origin of the petrification beam. It's like watching a group of medieval explorers equipped with the internet's worth of scientific knowledge, but no modern tools. Contrast is hilarious, yet amazingly inspiring. Every episode feels like a mini adventure, packed with scientific discoveries that might make you want to pull out a notebook and start taking notes. From synthesizing materials for their ship to developing new communication tools, it's a burst of activity that somehow makes you believe you could build a rocket in your backyard if you just understood science like Senku does. The season throws tough problems at them, testing their brains and guts. It's a blend of feel-good moments, edge-of-your-seat suspense, and of course, the signature Dr. Stone humor where even the direst situations can get a comedic spin. When you compare New World to its predecessors, you find this noticeable shift in pace and scope. Previous seasons laid the groundwork with a focus on building the Kingdom of Science and overcoming Tsukasa's empire. However, this season feels like Senku and his team are playing Civilization on fast forward. It's refreshing and exhilarating to see a series successfully manage to escalate its stakes so naturally, but what sets this season apart is its dedication to expanding not just the geographical boundaries of their world, but also the scientific horizons. The show remains true to its roots of hardcore science, mixed with the lightheartedness of anime storytelling. Compared to other similar anime where progress often feels staggered or secondary to character trauma, Dr. Stone makes scientific advancement the core of its narrative. It's like MacGyver meets One Piece, where every new invention or discovery feels like finding another piece of treasure. The development of communication technologies and methods of transportation this season can almost be seen as a nod to the great age of exploration in human history, but with a twist only Dr. Stone can pull off. It's clever how the show keeps its scientific integrity intact while ensuring we are entertained and educated, not just bombarded with jargon. In essence, while other shows might jump straight into battles and physical confrontations, Dr. Stone battles ignorance and the limits of human ingenuity, making it stand out in a sea of shonen anime. It's this uniqueness that not only makes it a must-watch for fans of the series, but also a great pick for anyone looking to see how anime can beautifully blend education with entertainment. I also noticed that the storytelling this season was kind of tight, focused, and forward-moving. There's a clear goal from the outset, and every episode contributes to achieving that goal, which is refreshing. The direction taken by new director Shuhei Matsushita adds fresh enthusiasm and precision to the series. Matsushita's approach respects the original thematic foundations laid by Shinya Ino, but also brings a new vibrancy to the animation and narrative pacing. This season excels in building a narrative that is both expansive and detailed. As Senku and his companions venture beyond their familiar territories, the show dives deeper into the philosophical and ethical implications of their scientific pursuits. It's not just about the thrill of discovery, but also about the responsibilities that come with it. For instance, the dilemma of using or controlling the petrification technology raises questions about power and its consequences, which is beautifully woven into the storyline without feeling preachy. The season does well to maintain a balance between its lighthearted elements and the more serious dramatic moments. It ensures that while the stakes are high, the atmosphere isn't overwhelmingly tense. The pacing is just right, keeping us hooked without rushing through the scientific explanations or the development of the plot. This careful balance is what makes Dr. Stone not just fun to watch, but also engaging on an intellectual level. Character interactions are especially noteworthy this season. There's a palpable growth in relationships, especially between Senku and Chrome, which now resemble a mentor-mentee dynamic full of respect and mutual learning. This season, every character gets their moment in the spotlight, which brilliantly showcases their development and importance to the story. Let's start with Senku, our genius protagonist, who remains as charismatic and quick-witted as ever. His leadership is not just about being the smartest in the room, it's about inspiring others to think, learn, and contribute. His interactions, especially with the newer characters, underscore his ability to adapt and embrace new ideas. Then there's Chrome, who's essentially the poster boy for growth. Learning and adapting are key themes in the show, and Chrome's journey perfectly embodies that. His development is particularly poignant this season as he takes on more responsibility, showing just how much he's internalized Senku's teachings and spirit. The newcomers, Risui and Francois, are fantastic additions. Risui, with his unbridled ambition and navigation skills, brings new excitement to the show. His character is a blend of arrogance and brilliance, providing a contrast to Senku's more measured approach. Francois, on the other hand, is the epitome of efficiency and versatility, enriching the crew's dynamic and proving indispensable with their culinary and logistical expertise. And I love how even the secondary characters have arcs that intertwine beautifully with the main narrative, contributing to the overall mission and adding depth to the world building. This season does an exceptional job of balancing character development with plot progression, ensuring that viewers are invested not only in the science and adventure, but also in the people experiencing it. Dr. Stone, while being a powerhouse of innovation and storytelling, is not without its flaws. One of the main criticisms could be its pacing in the initial episodes. The setup, although necessary, feels a bit sluggish as we viewers are eager to dive into the new adventures. This slow start might test the patience of many who are accustomed to the brisk, action-packed pacing of typical shonen anime. Another area that might draw criticism is the over-reliance on scientific jargon. While the show does a commendable job making complex concepts accessible, there are moments when the barrage of information feels overwhelming, potentially alienating those less scientifically inclined. Balancing educational content with entertainment is tricky, and there are instances where Dr. Stone leans a bit too much into the former. Additionally, the visual representation, although generally impressive, has moments of inconsistency. The animation quality varies, with some episodes featuring stunningly detailed scenes, while others seem underwhelming in comparison. This fluctuation can be distracting and may detract from the immersive experience the series usually provides them. But it's minor. I mean, it's mostly the chibi animation. You kind of get used to it after a few episodes in. So yeah, anyway, they work well for comedic effect, I think. Lastly, the season's length and the unresolved story arcs could leave fans feeling unsatisfied. With only 11 episodes, some plot developments feel rushed or insufficiently explored. This brevity may impact the depth and complexity that the narrative aims to achieve, leaving viewers craving more and potentially less satisfied with the pacing of character and plot development. Despite these criticisms, the season remains a solid entry in the Dr. Stone series. Anyway, this season of Dr. Stone wasn't just about building boats or concocting cures. It was about pushing the boundaries of human curiosity and resilience. The New World title is a fitting metaphor for the show's venture into uncharted territories, not only geographically, but also in terms of its narrative ambitions. Focus on global exploration is a brilliant plot device that expands the scope of the series. It allows the characters to encounter new challenges that test their ingenuity and adaptability. For instance, the construction of the ship, which serves as the season's essential project, the technical aspects of building it, and the teamwork and problem-solving skills required to make it functional. This project brings together the collective skills of the Kingdom of Science, highlighting the collaborative nature of scientific endeavor. The season also explores the concept of global interconnectedness through science. As Senku and his team reach out to new civilizations, they must navigate cultural differences and historical grievances, which adds something else interesting you could look forward to in their mission. As for visuals, well, it's a spectacle that complements its scientific spirit. The animation quality, when it hits its mark, does an incredible job at bringing the details of scientific processes to life. TMS Entertainment's animation team went above and beyond. They captured the story's ambitious scope, from the water flowing smoothly around the news ship to the characters' dynamic expressions during breakthroughs. The artistic direction this season focuses on enhancing the viewer's understanding of complex scientific concepts through visual storytelling. Whether it's the detailed blueprints of their inventions or the vibrant depiction of chemical reactions, the animation makes these concepts accessible and entertaining. This is crucial for a show that prides itself on its educational content, as it helps maintain viewer engagement and ensures that the science isn't just heard, but seen and understood. This honestly is an exhilarating continuation of a series that celebrates human knowledge and determination, successfully marries the thrill of discovery with the depth of character development, all while presenting it in a package that's visually engaging and intellectually stimulating. Whether you're a science enthusiast or just someone looking for a good story, Dr. Stone delivers on all fronts. I would highly recommend Dr. Stone New World to anyone who enjoys a blend of adventure, science, and heartfelt storytelling. It's a series that proves anime can be fun and educational without ever being preachy. So, whether you're looking to ignite your curiosity or just in for some good old-fashioned storytelling, give this season a watch. It's a journey well worth taking, reminding us all that sometimes the greatest adventures come from looking at the world through a lens of wonder and inquiry. So grab your lab coats and get ready to set sail into the new world with Senku and the gang. I know you won't be disappointed. Now let's hear your thoughts. Did this season's scientific adventures captivate you as much as they did me? What are your hopes for the next chapter in the Kingdom of Science?